Well, hello. The cups are backwards. They rattled. Ah, how are you? Wind blown. Wind is blowing. What a beautiful day. What a beautimous day. Oh, just can't ask for a nicer day. 62 degrees. Skywatch weather forecast. Hey, DGI, how are you? How the kids doing? Hey, Bifferson's in the room. Barry, how are you? Barry Cooper. David Fontaine, how are you? I hope it's as nice by you as it is here. Absolutely stunning weather. Just gorgeous. And it makes it so much brighter with a cup of Weagle Weigel's coffee. Organic. Good coffee. Not as good as my pecan coffee, but good coffee nonetheless. Northeast Georgia mountain folk, how are you guys? How are you? You're pumping out them videos. I like that. I like that. Biff, what's going on today? Not a lot. I've been running around a lot today, gathering and doing things that I should do that I sometimes put off. Oops, it happens. You know how it is. Terry, how are you? I'm sure I missed a couple of you guys. I'm sorry. I have to take off my glasses because I can't read a glass. Ah, there I am. But I can't see the road. I hope you guys are driving because I don't see the road. As long as I don't bump into anything, that's good, I guess. Mark Hammond, hello, Mark. Reading Ride the Mountains. Yep. Keith Westmoreland, hello, Jeff. How you doing? I'm doing good, guy. I'm doing good. Very good. No complaint. Beautiful day like today. You want to be outside. Not good enough for me to do weed eating and things like that and tree cutting. Not yet. Smoky Mountain family. Hey guys, how you doing? Carla Vision. Hello. Jeff didn't know we were live until you came through on YouTube. You didn't get a notification, like most people don't get a notification. Boy, the wind is blowing, but it feels good. Not complaining. Not complaining. Everything is good, DJI. Hello. Keith in North Carolina. Terry Dufresne. Hello, Northeast Georgia mountain folks. Hope you're all doing good today. Had to pick up some provisions. This is, I picked up the rest that they had. This. Now, of course, oh, it's backwards, but it's not supposed to be backwards. What can I say? This is absolutely the best toothpaste I have ever found in my life. 67 years it took me to find this stuff. There. It's probably backwards, right? I don't know, it might be forwards for you. That is amazing. I have never had cleaner, whiter teeth, and all without any garbage in them. Gluten-free, paraben-free, fluoride-free, dye-free, and it's a cool mint. You can pick it up in some of your local stores. Now, you really got to shop around for this stuff. It it's pricey in some of the box stores. Pricey, like $6 a tube, but I found it. Oh yeah, I went to CVS, I went to Dollar General store, and I found it for $1 and change a tube. The same stuff that the other stores have, exactly the same tube. That I do recommend it. You don't want fluoride at all. Fluoride is very bad for your brain. It triggers off all sorts of autoimmune problems. Alzheimer's, Lou Gehrig's, things like that, dementia, Alzheimer. Yeah, I already got, see, I already forgot it. That's because I've been using for years and years, and so have you, fluoride toothpaste. There's no reason for fluoride. It does not do anything for you, okay? They say it protects you, but it actually does more damage than protect. If you just brush your damn teeth a couple of times a day, you won't have to worry about that. If you have any, I don't know. Maybe you have some, maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Going to the car wash now because the car needs washed. I washed it yesterday, and as soon as I pulled up my street, that was it. That was it. It got dirty in a moment. So I'm going in the car wash, taking advantage of my as many washes as I want. I love it. because the car is almost always clean. And I just pull up, da da dee da 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 dee da 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 da, and it's already reading the code on the front of my car. Natalie Warner, how are you? I'm ready to go in just like that. I don't have to take any money out of my pocket. I like that most of all. But I do like when I have a clean car. And I complain about it a lot because my car is never clean. So let's see. Smoky Mountain fluoride also acts as a mood suppressant. I didn't know that. Two-thirds of American water sources. That's right, Florida. That's why it was contingent when I was looking for the cabin that I don't know if it's going to go out or not, the signal. I hope it doesn't. Um, that I had a well. That was one of the things that while I was talking to the real estate people, it must have a well, its own well. And my water it's 1,200 feet down, and it is ice cold even in the summer. Ice cold. And you can look at the car wash. Ah, look at that. Ah, nice and clean. Oh, nice and clean. I like that. Time for a sip of coffee. Oh, yeah. Let me roll down the window and some air in here. Probably should roll down the window. Got a little bit of water in here. That's what I like. Nice clean car. Now putting on the magic wax. Magic wax. And there it is. Super clean. Super clean. That's what I like. And it should turn green. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. This is a great car wash. I mean, you guys probably have a Zips car wash by you. Zips car wash. I gotta fix the mirror outside. There. Fix the mirror. It does it just on that one mirror. Don't know why. So what else is going on in your worlds? Let's see. Have you have you checked out the new channel yet? I launched it a little bit ahead of what I really wanted to do, but I wanted to get it activated so that I could start motivating myself to shoot different videos, and I'm working on some different things, but I had to get something on there. Let me catch up with you guys. Let's see, Keith. I don't need the heat on. Keith Westmoreland says, I know that there's a California with this happened, but honestly, I missed that conversation. Northeast Georgia Mountain for available on Amazon. I'm glad you looked that up. I'm telling you, I've never had a cleaner, squeaky clean after I brush, because the other stuff always leaves it. No matter how long I brush, it doesn't matter. You know, of course you get the minty flavor and all that, but I never felt super clean. And I go, what's going on here? As soon as I tried this, as soon as it was squeaky clean, and I just noticed it was fresher. You know, it sure beats drinking out of the toilet. You know, that minty blue water, and that's always refreshing. You know, you just get a little cup of that out of the toilet, and you swish it around a little bit. Ah, minty fresh, love it. Carla Vision, Jeff, would you go vote for Wolfie Jr. on America's Favorite Pet? I guess. Wolfie. I remember Wolfie from the Munsters. Is that what you're talking about? I like that. You know, that those dolls, if you can find them, the Wolfie dolls, they are expensive. They're collectible. That's what David Fontaine needs, is a Wolfie doll. David, get on that right away. Check out the prices on it, David. See how expensive the Wolfie doll, if you can find one. There's something always like, there's the Sakura. Miss Marie made a Chinese meal yesterday. It was Bihan noodles, which is a rice noodle, a skinny noodle, and Napa cabbage, put in beef shanks, pressure cooked the beef shanks. I did that for her while she was at work. I pressure cooked the beef shanks, and then added, and the beef shanks have it looks like a big giant filet mignon with a bone in the middle. So it's not filet mignon, but that's the best I could describe it. And it tastes really good because the center bone has all the marrow, and the marrow has all the flavor, and you get that in the soup. It's delicious with all mixed vegetables and stuff. I've been on a soup kick for the last week and a half, and I'm going to continue on that until I lose at least 300 pounds. That's what I feel like. Oh, goodness great. Winter always makes me slower, speak a little lower, and what happens is you put on weight in the winter, and I hate that because spring is coming. Sunflower, what is the channel about? First of all, it's called Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Smoky Mountain Travel TV. I linked it to the other channel. You'll find a few familiar videos, but I'm putting in new videos as I go out during the day. So what I'm doing is I'm double videotaping. I'll do my normal Vacation Station TV stuff, then I'll stop, regroup, and then do the Smoky Mountain Travel TV, which is a different approach to what's going on in around here. You know, the Vacation Station TV is the on and gone stuff that you get that I've normally given you, but the Smoky Mountain Travel TV will be more in-depth things that are happening. And it's something I've always wanted to do. It's something I'm trained to do. In-depth conversations, interviews, and more informative than entertaining, but I find them entertaining. I hope you do too, because we got enough people doing everything and very few doing what I do, and that's what I like. I know that'll change. It's just the way it is, but that's okay. It keeps me entertained, and that's important, that I get entertained. And I think I launched one yesterday on there, and I have another one ready to go, I think sometime this afternoon. I finished it last night. I was up to about 2, and I finished editing it. And I'm using on that channel new techniques, completely different techniques that I haven't used in a while. And I'm bringing them out of the dust closet from the mold-filled basement, which I have no mold. I completely waterproofed the basement. That was one of my major projects, and building it. Because if you remember, when we got the cabin, the basement was basically rock, mountain rock and dirt. And it was just, there was a cave down there. Well, there still is a cave down there, but I sealed that up because God knows what's there. I don't know, I couldn't get over all the burials, all the bodies and stuff, and I finally gave up. So that I finished the basement and I waterproofed it so that I could store stuff in there, because got a lot of junk, and Miss Marie and I realized we got to get rid of a lot of junk. We do that sometimes. We collect stuff and then we store it away, and I go, why do we store it? If we're not using it, let's just give it away. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be giving away a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff. I got stuff that's 25, 20 years old that's in my shed in totes. Excuse me. Sinuses are a little weird today. When we came here, I've got stuff from way back when I was in TV and in radio, and it's like, I really don't care about it. It's my past, it's my yesteryear, and no use going over newspaper carvings of my yesteryear. I don't really care, because I can't relive those moments. So it's like, let's move forward. Let's sally forth and move forward. Sharp's the word, quick's the motion. I'm on, this is called Parkway 66. This is heading towards 40. DJI, should I get a Legacy or Outback? Depends on what you want it for. Legacy is for luxury, and the Outback would be more for doing, if you're going to come up into the mountains and stuff. They're both the same car, identical chassis, identical engine, and you can go with the 4-cylinder boxer engine, or you can go with the 6-cylinder. 6-cylinder will suck down more fuel, but they're both reliable engines. I like comfort, so I'll get another Legacy whenever they decide to get the chips in town. And thought about the Outback, and I took them for a drive. They're okay, they're comfortable, there's no problem. They're similar on the inside, very similar. The Outback is more rugged, so if you want a rugged SUV, go right ahead. That's the way you go, but they're very pricey. The Outbacks are very pricey, and I don't see the prices coming down for a long time. So get a used one if you can find one, and they're going to be high priced too. Used cars are extremely high right now. There's Smoky Mountain on your left, and there's the Sevierville Convention Center straight ahead with the weird time machine thing that I call it, right up there. But I hope the channel entertains you, the new channel, Smoky Mountain Travel TV. It's going to be different, but right now, don't judge it by what you see on there. I just wanted to get some analytics on it, so I had to throw some videos up, and what you see isn't going to be particularly what will be going on in the near future. I'm arranging some stuff with some people right now, and just trying to get my ducks in a row. I tend to spread myself too thin. Toilet water. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit behind. Sorry. Either way, great. This is a Biff Bifferson, just like the interior space in the forest. Yeah, they do design the car for comfort and room, and that's something a lot of cars do not do. And there is and DJI's been in my car. Several of you have been in the car. There's tremendous amount of leg space in the front and the back. I have my seat pulled back almost all the way, and you can get a 6-foot person in the back seat, and the knees will not touch the back seat. And that's just a standard sedan, Frank Carone, hello, my Italian friend. How are you from Dayton, Ohio? Good to see you. Wolfie doll. If it's the one I'm talking about, it's the one from the Munsters. I don't know if you go back that far, the Munsters. Just look up the Munsters, the TV shows. You can find on Google. You can find on YouTube for sure. And little Eddie Munster would carry around the Wolfie. And Wolfie was a Wolfman doll that had a suit on. And it was a carry doll. But really, a real collectible for sure. Definitely a collectible. Cody, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Northeast Georgia Mountain folk, we just need to continue to grow our channel. Yeah, we are slowly. Yes, it is slow. There is no instant stardom. It just doesn't happen. You got to work and earn your way. I mean, once in a while somebody will hit it, and that'll be the end of it. You've got to be diligent on redefining yourself. And you have to put the effort into it. And sometimes I'm guilty of not doing that. Sometimes I get lazy, just like everyone else. I just get bored and lazy, or I get frustrated. If I'm having a frustrating day, I don't get as much done as I should, and I don't put that effort in. And it shows in the numbers. But I do try. I do try to make it the best I can. It's tough for when you're a one-man show that you got to do it all. And so I have to make sure that I space myself accordingly and have enough time to do all this stuff. I could shoot all day long. If that's all I had to do, I can go out and videotape all day long. And it's not called filming. Nothing irritates me more, so I'm going out filming. You're not using film. You're not using film. It's called videotaping. It's what you're doing, or video, or shooting, or vlogging, whatever you want to call it, but it is not filming. People say the stupidest things sometimes. Terry, okay, I'll be watching for it. Yeah, it's up now. You can actually go, just type in on YouTube, Smoky Mountain Travel TV. You can also find the link on Vacation Station TV. Just click the link. I think there's 10 or 15 videos up, and I actually have 109 subscribers. I put it up, and it wasn't all that long ago. I got a whole 109 subscribers. Got to start somewhere. I remember when I had one subscriber, and that was Paul Cullum. Paul Cullum was my very first subscriber, and he's still watching the channel, and I thank him. And Paul, if you're out there, thank you. I do appreciate that very much. Not everybody hangs around, as you know. You get people, they come and they go. Coming up on the left there, that's Smoky Mountain Knife Works. My favorite place, the Relic Room, is down there. Always spend way too much in the Relic Room, so I stay away. I can't help myself. I go in there, ooh, I gotta have that. And I don't have to have it. I don't need anything. Troll. Keith, I'm trying to read it. Leave it, make it happen in groans. It's very tough for me to drive. I'm not going too fast. Just taking my time. Taking a drive, just really taking a break right now. I had to go to the store. Still got to go to Kroger. I got to pick up some stuff for Miss Marie. She told me to get some stuff, Miss Marie. So I will be doing that. I'm not going to go down to 40, but 40 is right just down 2 hills. Sunflower, I heard today that Dollywood is going to start paying employees 100% college tuition. One day of the first day of the employment, I was spring chicken. I'd be doing that. That would be great if people go to college. It's a nice gesture, but a lot of people who work there, for the most part, a lot of them are already beyond the college age. For the most part, you know what I mean. There's a lot of the people that work there in their 40s and up, to even older. So I don't know if college is in their future or not. But that's a nice gesture. Nice incentive, I guess. So there's the Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Great place to go. It's more than knives and guns. And you look at the video that I put up a week or two ago. It is chock full of everything indoors and outdoors except furniture. They got clothes for the kiddies on all the way up. Hiking, camping, fishing, hunting, anything at all that has to do with being outdoors. And 10 million knives. That's amazing. If you like knives or you need knives, if you can't find a knife there, you probably didn't want it to begin with. That's what I'm thinking. DJI. I'm going to go with the Legacy. I want an older one, low miles. They're around. You just got to pay for them. And miles, I mean, these cars are good for 300,000 miles, maybe more. They're very reliable. Subaru's been around a very long time. and the boxer engine has been around for, I don't know, 27, 28 years, something like that. And I believe they got all the bugs worked out of it. As long as, one, you don't get on the car. Remember, it's a 4-cylinder car. It's not a race car. And you change the oil frequently. And I just always use the synthetic oil, and I change it every 6,000 miles for the synthetic, because you can do that. With regular oil, I don't recommend you use regular oil, 3,000 miles. I'll be due, I still got another 1,000 before I'm ready for another oil change. And I do it myself. Really easy, really easy. The oil filter's on the top of the engine. The only time you got to get under it is just to pull the cork out of it, you know? Just pull the cork out of the engine and let it drain. I let it drain for about a half an hour. I let everything drip out of there. And then I put the cork back in, and then put my synthetic, and I'm good. I'm good for 6. They actually have pickup trucks, but in other countries. They don't have them here. They didn't sell. These people, it was way back in the 80s, the late 70s, early 80s. They had pickup, but they were little. Remember the old, like the Ford Rangers and stuff? They look similar to that. In the other countries, Subaru is very, very big because it is reliable. It's a workhorse. And the all-wheel drive, they've mastered the all-wheel drive. There's a lot of wannabe all-wheel drive cars out there now, but if you go to Road and Track and Hemmings, not Hemmings, oh goodness, what's the name? Road and Track, I can't, but you know what I'm talking about. You go to the magazines that talk about the cars, Subaru's always there in the top 3, always, always. And as far as all-wheel drive, it's right at the top. It's just reliable. Brat, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Let me get over to the right here. I don't have any problems. Biff said, I've driven a few older Subarus and some I like them all. Yeah, the early ones were so boxy. You remember that? The old Subarus, they were boxy, they were unappealing to the eye, but they were functional vehicles. And Americans don't really give a hoot about function. They want style. I want style. You know? That's why I don't understand why people buy, I don't want to say the name of it. I don't want to say the name of it, because then I lose my monetization. But people buy the stupidest cars for the wrong reason. All about status and prestige, so you kind of know where I'm going, you know. And they're not reliable cars. They're just not reliable. You know, just look it up. Road and Track. That's right. There's a whole bunch of them out there. I just trust the Subaru. Trouble-free. DJI says, even though Legacy will outperform all of them. So you were in it when you thought we were stuck in the mud, right? Remember that? The car just settled down in the mud. You were panicking, trying to claw your way out of the windows. Remember? And I said, sit down, son. It's a Subaru. I dropped that bad boy in low. I didn't hit the gas. I just tapped it to get it going, and that car lifted right up out of the mud. Whereas if I was in my other car, it would still be in the mud. It'd still be there, unless I called Everything Autos to get them out. Biff can't wait for Miss Marie's Lumpia. Yes, we talked about that the other night. That'll be another addition to the channels. East meets West, and that's where Miss Marie and I will be cooking these unusual dinners for you guys. And it's all based around, you got to remember, I base everything that I'm doing about the Smoky Mountains and or being on vacation and or being interested in eating something different while either you're home or you are on vacation. because the meals that we will prepare are simple, but tasty, and probably you've never had them. And don't be afraid of trying new stuff, because it was a shocker for me when I got with Miss Marie, and she would introduce me to some of these dishes, and they were a little scary. But I just, okay, let me try it. At least I'll try it. If it's not good, I won't, we won't eat that again, or I won't eat that again. She can eat it because she likes a lot of this stuff. And come to find it, a lot of it's pretty good. I just won't eat balut. Sorry. Just won't eat it. That's a baby duck in a shell. I will not eat that. And I'm not a fan of kimchi, although some of you are. It's just a little too potent for me. And there's some other things that are bitter melon, durian, the world's smelliest fruit. And I see it all the time because we always go to the grocery store, the Asian grocery store, and they've got all this really weird exotic fruits and vegetables. If you want to see that, reference our playlist and look under Sunrise Asian Supermarket, and you'll see things you've never seen before. Just amazing foods. Some are good, some are just not my palate. They're a little bit too much for me. But I did get some really good Korean barbecue there the other day, and wow, that was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. I'll go back, I'll get more, because it was that good. And you don't find, there is no Korean barbecue here. It's meat and taters here. That's all it is. That's all this, and pizza. That's all this area is. They don't cater to people that want something a little different, just a little different. Oh, thank you. Tommy Owen, you subscribe. Now I got 110. Thank you. That'd be nice if all of you subscribed to Smoky Mountain Travel TV. That would be kind. And I'll be producing some. I have a list. Oh my God. And the ideas always come to me at like 3 in the morning. So I got to wake up, and I keep a pad next to the bed. And I write down what ideas came to me, because when your mind is in that perfection mode where everything, you're calm, relaxed, you're not stressing over anything, the ideas just keep coming, popping, and sometimes I forget them in the morning, so I write them right down. And I got a nice list of things that I want to do and show you that really no one else is doing, and it's good. I want to be different. All about the Smokies. My goodness, Bob, how are you? I'm good to see you. Bob, thank you. I appreciate you coming on. I do appreciate. How's the vlog cabin doing? That's great. I'm so glad you got that done. I was excited to see it, and it looks great. Very nicely done. I'm sure you're happy that you finished it, and you've got a place that you can call your studio now. That's kind of like I commandeered the loft. That's my studio / library. We don't use it for anything else, and we never go up there unless we're doing a live show or I'm reading. That's the only time that the loft gets used. And that's good, because then it's not messed up. It's got TV and stuff up there. I never turn the TV on up there, ever. Yes, thank you, DJ. That's very nice. Thank you, Tommy D811. Tommy D811. What does the 811 stand for? Sherry Ballington. I was just thinking of the Relic Room, which is a fave place to go to when we come. Yes, it's my fave, Sherry. Fave. And they've expanded it. When were you there last? Because they have expanded almost twice the size now. They took over. You remember, just outside of the Relic Room, they had some cooking stuff out there. They took over all of that, and they filled that up with all sorts of cool stuff. I was crazy in there the other day. Oh my God. Finding myself pushing things together to fit more stuff on the shelves and stuff like that. Oh, good. Miss Marie goes, I'm hitting some bumps here, sorry. There's a good one right there. This is downtown Sevierville right here. Right here. This is the main drag coming through, bypasses to my left. They still got Big Lots, Harbor Freight, Rental Depot. They've added a few more stores. Where Kmart used to be, that's gone, and they put up the new Gabe's, which Gabe's is ladies, men's, kids, shoes, home. A lot like a Big Lots, very, very similar on the inside. Prices are a little high for me, I think. 112, thank you. Thank you. Yes, please, 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 please. I appreciate that. I've got delusions of grandeur about the channel. I hope it pays off for entertainment value. Because I find myself, and I think you noticed this from watching Vacation Station TV, that a lot of times I feel like I'm being cut off in my own thoughts on talking about something, but I have to remember to keep it under 30 minutes. I know 15 is like the magic number, but I find it extremely hard to get all the information in 15 minutes. That's not just for entertainment value, because that's when you're doing 15 minutes, whatever you're doing is strictly for entertainment. It's not the program isn't based on information, because you can't get too much information in 15 minutes when you do an open and close, and then you're trying to identify where you are. You're getting a snippet. You're getting just a fraction of what it is you're trying to convey. So I just figured, all right, we're going to just do a different approach, and it's going to take a lot more time. The videos will not come out as fast as I put out videos here on Vacation Station TV. They just can't. They just can't. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. Got the link right up there. As soon as I get my clearance, I'll be able to put the name into the link. You got to wait for a certain amount of analytics hours, and it's not your monetization. You got to earn to be able to get your sticker. Robin, how are you? Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day here in North Georgia. It's a beautiful day everywhere, I think, today. Now, they did say there were some foul weather coming like Friday and Saturday, and a couple people going, oh my God, it's going to snow, we're going to die. No, we're not. We might get a dusting overnight, and that'll be it. It'll be fine. Fine. 62 degrees now, right here in Pigeon Forge. Well, it's still severe though, but 62 degrees, partly cloudy skies, nothing to worry about. It's going to be mild overnight tomorrow, even more mild, warmer day, warmer nights. I'm really looking forward to opening the windows and washing the screens and the windows and letting the house air out, so that I can start getting to work on some of my projects too. So many projects, and that I have to juggle the projects and the videos and all the other things that I'm involved in. So I try to bring you as much as I can without throwing myself off a bridge. Natalie says, Jeff, will you be live sometimes on your new channel? That has not passed my mind, that thought. Yes, because there'll be times that it warrants to be live, and I'm working on some things where you could be live with me, and still working out the logistics of that. I know it could be done. I have to get my butt in gear and give it a test run. It's not unusual. When I was in radio and I used to go live, it's very similar, but you have to have the equipment to be able to multi-broadcast and receive, and it's gotten a lot easier. My goodness, back in those days you had to have so many things just to be able to broadcast live and receive live. I had to have DSL lines put in, phone lines specifically for what I was doing, and you get a hold of the phone company. They had to run lines in the DSLs, which was at that time high speed. I don't even think you can buy them anymore. Then it went from DSL to T1, a little bit faster, and then finally we started broadcasting. I would use an STL, which is a transmitter and an antenna. I transmit to the location, but it was limited to about 5 miles. That was it. Mark Marr, how are you? Hello, Jeff. Hope all is well with you and Miss Marie. Just subscribe to Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Thank you so much, Mark. I I appreciate all of you guys doing that because it's a boost for this station, and the mothership is Vacation Station TV, and all the other channels will fall under it. Now the other channels already made, they're just not public yet. And, it was kind of rough coming up with the names because there's so many Smoky this, Smoky that. No offense, Bob, because I still got it too. You got to come up with something that catches the eye and the ear and the mind. It's tough. It's tough, but you got a good one. It's like 1-800 numbers. There's not a lot of them around. You have to kind of wait for one to come up to get a good one. Otherwise, you get some really obscure number that nobody remembers. Boy, it is warm, isn't it? I think I'll roll down the window a little bit because I'm burning up. Joe's in the car too. And I got to come up with a whole new set of characters for Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Whole new set of characters. Oh, God. Yes, Brian, thank you. You guys are great. Sent me an email. Okay, I'll look at it later on. Keith Westmore, just subscribe. Thank you, Keith. It's kind of you guys to do that. I try to remember, and I do go through once a month on my analytics. I go through all the people that have subscribed, and I make sure that I check out their channel and I subscribe to their channel, and I watch a few of the videos. I can't watch them all because some of you guys have many, and I would be. So I try to pick and choose some cool videos and let you know I am watching, that I'm not neglecting you. And that's what we do. That's what you should do for everybody. You can't watch everybody's video all the time, or you'd never be away from your phone. You'd always be glued to the phone. So you have to pick and choose what you can look at. Still in Sevierville, approaching Pigeon Forge. Of course, there's your Fort Worth. You got the Olive Garden, Red Lobster, Tangertan Mall on my left. I always point them out so you get that in your head, the landmark. This is where that new Skinwalker Ranch is going to be, where the Bank of Tennessee is, right there. Whatever it's called. Skinwalker Ranch, I call it. There'll be another attraction. Another tool to suck money out of your pocket. That's all it is. Longhorn Steakhouse, Outback on your left. Longhorn Steakhouse on your right. There's a lot of restaurants here for you guys. A lot of restaurants. Another bump. TNT, how are you? Man, it looked like a beautiful day over there. Yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's still 62, but it feels so good. I don't like when it gets into the 80s and 90s. That's why I left Florida. I don't want that. I love this type of weather. This is how I get things done. That's a big old pothole there. Or what do they call that? Drainage hole. All right, now we're going over to Little Pigeon. Now we're officially in Pigeon Forge, right now. That's how quick that is. I haven't been to Gatlinburg in a bit. I'll be heading back that way one of these days. My time is getting harder to coordinate. There's Wonderworks, Hatfields, McCoy's, the Titanic, and I recommend you go to all those places. Hi, Chad and Natasha. How are you guys? I must have missed you on the screen. I'm sorry. And I got the sun right in my eyes. I'll put the sun visor down. Okay, Terry. I can sit on my computer and look out my living room window and see the great Smoky Mountains. Isn't that nice? Isn't that cool? That's what all of you should be doing. Take the plunge. Move up here. Enjoy life. Sorry about the shaking. I'm on the waffly side of the road here. The waffly. troll struck. They wait for you to turn away from your computer. That's what they do. Back in Pigeon Forge. There's not much traffic here today. I mean, it is a Wednesday, so not much will go on until tomorrow. I think the nice weather is going to bring people out. I do. How could you help it? A neutral. Are the bears out of the cove? This Paul. Hi, Paul. No, not yet, but they probably, with this weather, I bet they'll be stumbling out. When it's warm like this, they start getting hungry, and they want to come out and get some food. They want some victuals. So I bet there's going to be some bear sightings. There may already be today. I haven't seen Rosie. She's probably still sleeping. Raccoons are out, though. I noticed that last night. The last few weeks, at night, I didn't see them much. You know, one or two would kind of just stumble up, and I'd give them food. But now they're coming out again in numbers, as always. Paul is with us. Oh, that's excellent that you came on in. Meat, taters, fudge, and funnel cakes. Yeah, that's right, DNT. That's pretty much what it is here. And don't forget the obligatory old-time photos, right? Can't forget that. It's just we need. Another one that was like a hole in the head. People don't think out of the box. They just copy what someone else is doing, and they assume they're going to generate the same kind of fortune as the others. It doesn't work that way. All you're doing is taking a piece of the pie. You're only going to get crumbs from the others. Paul Cullum, yes, that was me. My very first subscriber. That was so cool. I was so joyous that day. Thumbs up. Yeah, appreciate it. Got 70 in the room. Only 39 thumbs up. Oh, I'm shocked and appalled. And aghast at the same time. Imagine that. Need smell-o-vision. I've always said that, Mark. Taste vision when you're cooking. Yeah, because that's what triggers everybody, is the smell of food. Just triggers the senses, and you're on high alert at that point. Oh, by the way, gas jumped. Yeah, it went up. Let's see. It's 312 here, 319. Yesterday it was 349 at the Shell, which you can't quite see, but it's right across from the BP there. 349, and it just dropped down to 319. Why? In one day? What happened to the gas that was in the tank the day before? More of that game nonsense. Sherry said, I've been a year since you've been there. Oh, Sherry, you're gonna love it. I know you're gonna love it. Thank you, Dennis. Dennis Jackson. So been out in the garage working. Just came in to say hello. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Okay. It just turned green. Oh, must be a tourista. Where you gonna go? You see how people are? Those are the irritating ones. Let's see who that was. Let's see. Truckload of washing machines and stoves. Yeah. I'm in the slow lane, so they can't be beeping at me. There's the other people. Jim Shea, hello from Michigan. Weather looks great there. Oh, it is beautiful. Just scheduled our vacation at Alpine Hideaway next. Excellent. You're going to love it. Definitely going to love it. Mountains look nice and clear today, too. They really do. It's not just a light haze, but nothing like it's been the last few weeks. You can almost not see the mountains. That's how crazy they are. So we're in Pigeon Forge right now. Here's nothing really has changed. The same stores are here that were here the other day, but they are building other stuff. Gary the Cable Guy, hello. Jim just sitting in the passenger seat cruising around Smoky Mountain. That's what I do, Jim. I just drive around. Right there on the right there, they're building something new. Don't know what it is. Don't see anybody out there that can give me any answers, but they've been doing that for a couple of weeks now. Weather hasn't been too cooperative. Jeff, Mr. Fontaine, notes each other from the bottom of my heart. I truly appreciate. Please accept my apologies, but I have video conference. Look forward. Oh, no problem. No problem. You're not obligated. You just come in because you want some entertainment or you're bored to tears. One or the other. But no, we appreciate you being here very much. I wouldn't be doing this if you guys weren't in the room. Heck no. Heck no. Miss Maria's work. Tommy D, 811, how are you? 68 freezing? No, 68 is good. South Florida. Front just pushed through. Yeah, we're going to be getting that. Probably tomorrow night. That's what they're saying. Not too worried about it. Not too concerned. I'm prepared. I got 20 or 30 gallons of water. I can't remember now. Down in the dungeon. I got all the dry goods we need, batteries. I mean, I'm set for any catastrophe, including zombies. I am prepared for zombies. I'm waiting. I am waiting. Thank Carla Vision. Appreciate you being here. Natalie, love you, mean it. Yeah, thumbs up when you sign out or something. Hit that thumbs up. That'd be great. Good idea. Glad I thought of it. 58 degrees in Kentucky. Thank you, Robin. Thomason just subscribed. Thank you. That helps out so much. I think you'll be happy. I think you'll be entertained. It takes time to build these channels, as you know. So don't expect miracles at first. I have to find my footing. I've got to mess around. I have an idea what I want, but I have to remember this is a visual medium. So I've got to take that consideration for you guys. I could chat all day. I mean, I could talk all day, but when you got a camera, you've got to be able to do both. And then decide when you're done going on to the next subject. And I want to minimize my editing. I really don't want to spend hours and hours deleting tons of stuff. Keep my line of questioning in order so I don't have to do too much. Wanda, okay, missed something. What new channel? Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Smoky Mountain Travel TV. You'll find the link on the Vacation Station TV page, and you just hit that. DJI put the link up there before. Maybe he'll be kind enough to put it back up for you, because he always has your mind in mind. There it is. See, I go up there. Thank you, DJI. Right on top of it. Click on it. Like, comment, subscribe. Watch some of the videos. I did just put a video up. There will be another one going up. It's actually already loaded. I just have to release it. And that's not a finished product. It's just something to keep you up to date. Finished product will take it's in its genesis form right now, and it'll start taking its own form. I don't want to give away too much, but it will be its own channel. It won't be, will not. Right now you'll find it a little duplicating to Vacation Station TV, but that will end abruptly very soon. I promise that. Okay, now the sun is not in my eyes any longer. I like that. Goodness gracious. 120 already? Gary the Cable Guy, thank you. You guys are super kind. I appreciate that. Because I hadn't told you about it yet, because I wasn't going to release it for a while, but I want to allow you to know that there is something else happening. And there's 2 more channels that will be released. Not yet. I'm not ready yet. But they're ready. They're named. They've already been approved. I just have to release them, but I don't have any content that haven't anybody see yet. Susan Larboig, my sister. Bye. I didn't even know you were in there. Have a great day. Gotta love Marie. Love you, mean it. I didn't even know Susan was in there. Sorry. I must have missed a lot of you. That's right, DJ. 300 bucks a square foot to build a house. That's the going rate is now $250 on up in this area. $250 a square foot, not $2.50, $250 a square foot, up to $300 and higher, depending on where you're buying. Dry Creek Home Collections. Hey, Jeff, didn't get the notification. I hear that a lot too, and that sucks, you know. And I don't know what YouTube is doing. I wish they would stop playing games and just do what they're supposed to do, you know. But best way is click the bell off, click the bell back on. If that doesn't work, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and that might help. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. It happens a lot. Valley Evans, how are you? Hello, Jeff and Marie. Been a while. Yes, it has. Don't stay away so long. Stay on, you know, come and visit us more often. You don't call. You don't talk to us anymore. DJI bomb. Boom. Boom. Take that. Take that. Brenda Gregg. Hey, Jeff. Just subscribe to your channel. Hope all is well. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And everything's going good. I can't complain. I'm on my 144th day of my 14-day beauty plan, and it doesn't seem to be working. I'm trying. They said 14 days I would look like Brad Pitt. No, I look like Brad the garbage man now. I don't know. I'm going to cut my hair and my beard tonight. That's it. I'll show you so you can see it. This is my hair I'm going to cut. I'm definitely going to trim it, and the beard too, so I'm not going to look like some mountain monster. I'm not going to look like a mountain monster. I don't want to look like a mountain monster. I really don't. At least Marie likes it, but I don't. Have not been to the new Trump restaurant. I'll try it. Vintage Girls. Your military friends at Camp Lejeune are in the house. Hello. Good. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you. If only you can control the wackos. If only you had the way to control the wackos. Teleco Toys, how are you? Rodney Buchanan, hello, 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 hello. Here. Good evening. Natalie says maybe it was stowing stolen goods. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Vintage Girls, hi there. Northeast Georgia Mountain, folks. D&T. We're looking to upgrade 50% larger camper for our next trip. I guess that's good. I don't know. I'm in my downsizing mode now. I'm getting to the point in my age where bigger isn't better for me. Bigger takes me longer to get to the other side. You know what I mean? It takes longer to walk. No, I'm happy with the cabin. I don't need any more. Been there, done that. I don't want a larger place. Just too much hassle for me. I don't need it. I personally like cozy little places anyway. I've always liked comfortable surrounding. Big and empty, it makes me feel weird. I don't know. It's just me. No, I'm just going to find a place to park for a minute. That's all. Just a place to show you the sights for a minute or two. Like this guy behind me that's anxious. Michael McBee was in Gatlinburg 2 weeks ago, and the crowds and hotel rates were very low. Enjoyed it very much. Yes, this is a great time to come up here because all the rates are much lower, and you can enjoy yourself and not feel like you've been taken over the coals. So if you're trying to get away, I really highly suggest now is that they'll give you great rates. especially if you come in like on a Sunday night or Monday. I mean, you can get dirt cheap. These high-end hotels, they have the nerve to charge you 250, 300 bucks a night for, and then charge you $50 now. It's like they got some nerve. I wouldn't do it. I just won't do it. I'll sleep in the car before I get cleaned up like that. I am just not going to do it. It ain't going to happen. I'm getting off over here, and I'm just going to pull over here so you can kind of see what's going on. All right, there you go. There you go. There, you'll see a little bit of downtown. You can see the mountains now. Is that all right with you guys? Okay, good. Okay, good. Terry says, "Hey Jeff, have you ever been to Smoky Mountain train?" Yes, I haven't videotaped it. There's a lot of places I go to I don't videotape, just because Miss Marie and I want to have a good time when we go to some of these places. We don't want to have to go, oh, we got to stop and do this, do that, because we have a really limited amount of time. And then if I feel it warrants me coming back to do a video, I'll then put it on my list and then go do that. And I do have a lot of places I got to go back to, and I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Mark says, we'll subscribe after live. Don't want to miss any live. It's not that action packed though, Mark. But I thank you for that. I really do. You guys are great. You guys are great. Trying to think what else has been going on. I've done some work at the cabin. This weekend, Miss Marie and I are going to go through and like do the spring clean thing, get things in order, put away the winter clothes. You just keep a few things out, and we do that. She shrinks them. You put them in those bags, you suck them with the vacuum cleaner, and then she stores them because she's got way too many clothes. I have a lot of clothes, but nothing like Miss Marie. Nothing. She's a typical girly girl. Natalie. Jeff and Tootsie Camping, how are you? How you doing? How's Tootsie? Tootsie, you want a treat? Tootsie, you want a treat? She makes her head cocked to the side. Jeff has a new video. Jeff, I passed by it this morning. I said, oh, Tootsie's got a new video. So when I sit back and have my dinner, I'll cruise through and I'll make a comment on that. But Jeff and Tootsie Camping has a new Tootsie video. Tootsie TV. David, okay, I'm back. What are you cooking, David? Web's Web. Ralph, how are you? How are you? Planning to visit end of April, beginning of May. I'm ready now, but waiting for a little bit warmer. I don't blame you. It is a little still at night. It's cool, Ralph. It's cool. Cold. Not even cold. It's cold. Went out last night to feed the raccoons. And damn, it's cold out here. And then I got up early this morning, and already the sun was just cresting over the mountains, and it was warming up immediately. And I'm like, okay, it's going to be a great day. And then I checked the weather, and I go, this is a great day today. Make sure you subscribe to all these channels. Like Jeff and Tootsie's trying to build his channel up, Jeff and Tootsie Camping. So check out the videos. Tootsie's fun. Jeff is never on camera, so you don't have to worry about that. You won't be scared. But Tootsie's always delightful to watch. John Esper's in from Columbus, Ohio. Steve Sipek, hello from Ohio. Oh, you got John Esper from Ohio. He's from Columbus. And Steve Sipek. Steve Sipek from Ohio. Where in Ohio, Steve? Tommy D811. Can't wait till spring break coming up. That's coming soon. Last March was crazy there. Yes, and that's why I've been telling you, if you want to come up to get a good vacation cheap, get up here before March. And remember, you only have 28 days in February, and this is in a leap year if I'm not mistaken. So this is a great time, because once spring break comes in, they jack the prices. Right in March is when I can't give you the exact date, but it's like the first week of March, maybe even the beginning of March. Everything goes right back up to outrageous. Joe's in the back here. His face turned red. He's back. He's back. He hasn't. We haven't talked much because he's out on he's out on the junket tours. You know, he's out doing his promoting his new book. I'm Joe and You're Not, and he takes along Kay Martina and of course Kimchi, his driver, and he's always out and around. He's such a star. He's just he's just too much. Hojo's in the room. Oh, Joe, enjoying this sunny drive. Joe. Thank you, Hojo. And if you get a chance, Hojo puts out some really strange stuff, good stuff. He really works on his graphics, his intro. He's got a great voice, um, superior to anything I could ever want in a voice. And he does good content. And I highly suggest you go to Hojo, capital H, capital O, capital H, capital J, capital O, Hojo. Go to it. Nice guy. Paul says I'll be coming down in 2 or 3 weeks. Excellent. Maybe we'll get together this time. We couldn't meet up last time, but I'll try to. Even if I have to meet you right here at the gas station, give you a hug. That's fine with me. D&T says, okay, sub to the new channel. Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, please sub to the new channel. I'd really like to get boost that up and get. You, I want the analytics to show me on the screen. Right now I'm a nobody, unless you search me out. And that would be nice if all of a sudden I started, when I put a video up, it would show up on YouTube. Right now it's nobody cares. Nobody loves me, nobody cares. Michael McBee, your voice makes me think you're in radio. Yes, possibly, no. 37 years in radio. 37 long, grueling years in radio. Yes. No, I don't miss it at all. I did my time there. I had a lot of fun, did well, no complaints, but it was time to move on. Same thing with TV. TV didn't last as long as radio. TV, the delusion that TV is a wonderful place is not. It's all 90% work, 10% fun. The 90% is putting it all together, a lot of paperwork, a lot of schmoozing, and I just didn't. It was when I did the shows, I had a lot of fun, but running up to the time the shows aired, it was just hell for me. I got disillusioned very quickly, so I didn't stay for very long. I felt much more comfortable behind the microphone in a padded room, which is where I belong, basically, is in a padded room. Dry Creek Home Collections. Did the bell off? Then I'll try to unsubscribe. All right, try that. See what happens. Level up. Don't wake up, Rose. No, she's probably going to be crabby, Paul said. Yeah, she's probably going to be crabby. They usually are when they wake up. And I don't know. And usually they got their little babies with them too, which means that they're going to be twice as crabby. So I watch. The security lights usually go on, not 100%. I've had that happen a couple of times. Looked over to my side and there's a bear looking at me, and the security lights, because I got them all around the house, and they're set for height and approximate weight. And I don't know. They didn't go off that time. And I look up and there's a bear looking right at my face. And I go, hi, have we met? You got piercing eyes and piercing teeth. Where you been all my life? Jim Spencer's in the room. Hello, Jim. Good to see you, my friend. Subscribe to new. Thank you, Wanda. Appreciate that. Smoky Mountain Travel TV. And I will assure you that it will be different than Vacation Station TV. And just a whole different shtick. All right. And more to come. There's more to come. I just want to get it all out of me before, I'm drooling in a cup and pooping on myself. You know what I mean? Natalie. Vintage Girl says, yes, cozy is best. I really like cozy places. I don't... My last house in Florida was, you've heard me say, 5,000 square feet. And I basically lived in one room and my studio. Had 2 living rooms, 5 bedrooms, all that stuff. And if I went into the other living room, it was where the fireplace was. And this big place. And when you talked, it almost echoed in the house. And I did not feel, comfortable. I felt like I was in an auditorium, and that made me uncomfortable. So that's why I always went back to my studio, because the studio was a typical size studio, and I felt good there. So that's why I told Maria. I said, no, 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 no. This cabin's going to be a cozy cabin, just a nice cozy cabin, and carpeting. Thank you, Michelle. Beautiful. It's nice to look at, isn't it? It's you kind of seeing the mountains over there, Smoky Mountains. Just something to look at. Thanks, Ralph. I appreciate. Yeah, it's. I guess it's coming through clear, right? There's just not enough traffic to make it. You know, if enough car when spring breakers come in, I can't even if I'm on the side of the road, I get a cruddy signal, really bad signal, because they're all oh, look at me, I'm taking a selfie of me and selfie of you and selfie of Bob and whatever, you know. So everybody's doing that and they're sucking up the Wi-Fi. Unbelievable. Saying hello to everybody. I'm going through. I'm trying to catch up. D&T Tennessee's were coming down in August. Seems like a long way up. And yeah, it does, but it really isn't. Are you going to come down for the Jeep Fest? Jeep Invasion, Jeep. I don't know what they're calling it this year. Remember, it's going to be in Townsend. The Jeep Invasion Jeep slash Fest is going to be in Townsend. Yes, they will be in town here, because they always migrate over here and they take over. They usually take over up at the Cal Ripken Center up there. They migrate up there and park their Jeeps, which is fine. I don't have any problem with that. But you don't always have to go all the way to Townsend to see all the cool Jeeps. And of course they go to the LeConte Center down in the parking lot there, and then kind of morph over to Cal Ripken Center up there, because there's a lot of parking up there, a whole lot of parking. Jeff and Tootsie Camp says me and Tootsie might stay in the camper tonight. Thank you for. Oh, no problem. She likes the camper, doesn't she? She's pretty comfortable wherever she goes, right? She doesn't fuss much. I think as long as you're there, she doesn't fuss. That's the key thing, because you're like the keeper. Joshua Tate's Adventures. Hey, Joshua. Look, Joshua, how many videos do you have? Check out Joshua. Joshua Tate's Adventures, and see what he's got to offer. I'll check you I'll check you out later. Joe's a playboy. Oh yeah, he really is. Oh yeah, Joe's a dog. He just thinks he's God's gift to women and cups. You know, if you're a coffee cup, you don't have a chance with Joe. Joe is silly. My alter ego. John Esper said it's finally getting above freezing up here in Columbus, Ohio, and the snow is finally melting. That's a good thing about being here. When it snows, it's gone usually in a day or two. Doesn't hang out very long, because just like today, you get 61 now. It's cooled down just a little bit, but that snow just isn't going to last in the 60 degrees. It just isn't going to last. Hojo, thank you, Jeff. I think strange is the best description. Yeah. The burrito did that. I'm sorry. Whew. Shouldn't have had so many peppers on that burrito. Man. Appreciate you and all your great content. Thank you, Hojo. Oh, God. I can't believe how many cabins they are building around here. I've got videos coming out for Vacation Station TV and, of course, Smoky Mountain Travel TV. And everywhere I'm driving, I go, I was just down there 30 days ago. When did all those cabins get built? They're building things all over the place. And it is such a fast growing community, this Sevier County. And I may have mentioned this the other day, but I'll mention it again. So if you're thinking of moving up here and you want to go to Knoxville, think again. The rent at Knoxville has now jumped 30% in most places. 30% increase in rent. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was working, 30% would either make or break me. Right? That's a big increase to your pocketbook to just pop out another 30%. Not good. Mm-mm. Not much traffic. You see that? It's really not bad. Sherry Ballington. I don't live too far in away from Lexington, South Carolina. My parents are in Blue Green Owners, so we all go together. That's cool. David's in South Carolina. We all love you. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Tootsie. Lisa Tillotson. How are you? I'm doing fine, Lisa. Doing very, very good. I hear the sirens coming. The local constabulary has been very busy the last few weeks. Oh, that's an ambulance. Straighten your screen right in the center of the screen. There you go. There you go. I can bring it in just a little bit if you want. Oh, wait a minute. There. You can see a little bit more. I'll move it around if you want. What about Trixie? Trixie's fine. She's had some problems. She's got, the child support from her ex, not getting it. Joe. Yeah, I know. Joe's just he picks up some of these weird ones. Natalie says, yes, yes, we do, Jeff. John Esper. If somebody would post your link to your new channel, I would definitely subscribe. DJI, John Esper said he would subscribe. Could you post that link again, please, sir? And or madam? He's usually right on it. DJ is always right there. Terry Dufresne. Jeff, have you eaten a Popeye? Oh, yeah. I often get chicken for Miss Marie at Popeyes. She loves Popeye's chicken. I do too, but I prefer Church's chicken, but I can't find a Church's around here. I don't know if there is a Church's. Well, I know for sure it's not Pigeon Forge or Sevierville or Gatlinburg. There's no Church's. Somebody, I think, said there was one in Knoxville, but I had a hankering. I'm having that again. I want those, the calamari, the squid that Sakura has. They added new dishes. That's another video that's coming out, but it's not there yet. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's done. I just haven't posted it yet. But they added new dishes to their dinner, and they've got the squid, which is so tender, so good. I had 2 plates of that. That and I had mussels because they have mussels, and I got the shrimp, mussels, squid. What else? Oh, and then they had the crawdaddies, the crayfish. Oh God, that's all I eat. I didn't have anything else. I didn't need anything else. I was happy. I was so happy, so very, very happy. Thought Joe was in timeout. He's he's like your typical rock star. Mark, he's always like in your face, and I want this and I need that. Don't put green M&Ms in my candy dish and all that. And I just don't pay attention when I throw them in the dishwasher and shut it and turn it on. Then I have to hear him. Thank you, DJI. There's the new channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I've got great plans for that channel. And it will be definitely different. It'll look different. It will not look like Vacation Station TV. I've already got that part taken care of. But that takes time. Hojo says, Terry Dufresne, Popeyes is one of my top chicken places. I love the same. Anything they got there, Hojo, is good. I don't know why Miss Marie loves their red beans and rice. Or I think, is it black beans and rice? It's the beans and rice. And I told her, I said, that's so easy to make. It's one of the easiest dishes you can make on the planet. And she just said, oh, I like the way they taste. So I always buy her. I don't eat it. It's just not my thing. I like the chicken. She gobbles that right up. She gobbled that right up. John Esper, thank you, DJ. I just subscribed. Thank you, John. You're such a nice guy. He really is. Thank you, Teleco Toys. What a great name for a toy company, Teleco Toys. Every time I see that, I say that should be the name of, like a game, a toy place that makes games or little figurines and stuff like that. Teleco Toys. It's just a great name. Teleco, do you have any videos? I don't remember seeing any. D&T says we're coming up for the Jeep Fest and bringing a Jeep to, hopefully, my 85-year-old dad. Is he going to drive the Jeep? Be nice to meet him. Terry says, since I moved to Tennessee, I haven't tried Popeyes yet. Oh, you have to. It's nothing like you had, in Louisiana and stuff, but it's good chicken. It's crunchy, crispy chicken. I enjoy that. And it's always, I can't remember ever having a bad piece of chicken from there. It's always consistently good. I remember I used to drive from my radio station, which is in the Wesley Chapel area, all the way to Clearwater just to go to Church's Chicken. I'd go all the way down to the water in St. Petersburg and Clearwater to get to Church's Chicken. And there was always a line there, too. It was amazing. Jeff and Tootsie Camping. Got the camper out today. Get ready for the season. Got videos all posted. Yes, get that thing all cleaned up and ready to go. Natalie Warner, sub to the new channel. Thank you, Natalie. You're a doll. I appreciate that. Lady gave me a dirty look. 135? Natalie, you're kidding me. I got that already. Thank you, guys. Now, don't unsubscribe when I go off. That happens all the time. I get there. Still, I cannot believe that we have not reached 6,000 on Vacation Station TV. We get close, and then it backed away. I was up to 697, and it dropped right down. I go, why do people bother subscribing if they're going to unsubscribe? It doesn't hurt me. It just gives false hope, and if that's what you're trying to do, you've achieved that. But I think it's childish. I think it's really just childish. Hojo says D&T. That's awesome. I'd like to check out the Jeep Fest. Oh, Hojo, if you haven't seen the Jeep Fest, this place becomes completely swamped by every imaginable Jeep. And not just Jeeps, it's Jeeps that have been built up where they're like $100,000 Jeeps, and they're really cool to look at, and everybody's so friendly, and it becomes an event. It's like straw man event, or only not crazy. They're just good people, party people, fun people. Sip of coffee, he says. Okay, if you insist. All right, so much fun the other night. I'm going to share this with you, okay? And you'll be able to see it. I'm still trying to figure out. I think I know how to do it, but I haven't tried it yet. I may try it when I go home. Take a quick break. But I want to share with you my walk through the, I guess Terry could help me with this. Terry, remember we talked about this the other day, that in Louisiana, the graveyards, the mausoleums, I want to share with you kind of what I experience when I'm playing the VR Saints and Sinners, because I can do it. I know it can be done. I've seen it on YouTube. I haven't figured out how to do it. And Ralph may be able to give me a couple of hints. That would be nice. But I think I figured it out, but I've got to try. But I want you to walk with me as I'm going through these downtown streets of being in Louisiana, and it's all been completely destroyed by the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse, and how I walk through these houses in the dark, and I have a flashlight, and it's not a battery it's a flashlight that you have to shake, those emergency flashlights, and it mounts to your chest, and you take it off and you shake it, and you look around as you're walking through the hallways and opening doors. My God, does it scare the heck out of me sometimes, because they come out at you, oh my God. And I've gotten to the point, I feel confident, I'm not afraid of it. I don't run out screaming like a schoolgirl like I used. I ran into the mantle the first couple of times I did it. You have to play within a certain perimeter. You create the perimeter when you start the game. You create it. It's really cool. It's like a laser gun. You use your hand and you lay it out on the carpet or whatever room you're in, the area that you have to stay in order to play your game. If you go out of it, it's like you're leaving that that spectrum. You're leaving that time, and you come back to wherever it is in your living room. You can just back into it again. And that's good, because if you get scared, you could just go out and just see reality again. But I had made my perimeter a little too big, so I'm swinging to cut to go. You know, you got to get them in the head. You got to get the zombies in the head. And I swung so hard, I banged into the mantle and fell into almost into the fireplace. I fell down onto the floor of the fireplace, and I laughed. I said, "Oh my God!" Because I've seen videos, I've seen YouTube videos of people, bumping into walls, and that's before they did the perimeter that you could put up. And I guess they said, "Well, we probably should put a perimeter up on these things." It's very cool, and one scared me the other night, man, because I'm in a whole nother zone now. I'm working on going through this game, and you take a skiff through the swamps of Louisiana, and then you get off your skiff and you walk into town, and it's quick. It doesn't take a heck of a long time. And I remember that I'm walking down an alleyway, and if you walk out too fast, you're noticed by the zombies. You're noticed by them. And I walked out too fast, and they started coming at me from the left and the right and in front of me. And you've got to think quick. You've got your guns and your weapons and stuff, but I mean, all of a sudden they're coming at you. And I grabbed one by the head and I cut his head off, and it was right in my face. I mean, right in my face. And its eyes are looking at me and blinking. And I just freaked. I dropped the head and backed out of my perimeter because it was so real. And holy mackerel, my heart was just so real. And I want to share this stuff with you, and it's not all about killing zombies. Okay, the game is not. If you want, if you want to go up into the Mount Everest, and you want to go to the top of Mount Everest with these hikers, you're part of them, and you can look over the world at whatever that is, 10,000 feet, and you can do that. You want to fly in a hot air balloon, you can fly in a hot air balloon. Whatever it is, you want to take a train to Alaska, you can. You're on the train, you're looking out the window, you're seeing the whales and stuff. It is so real, so real. And I was saying, if you're going to go on vacation and you got kids, maybe you don't have kids, maybe you just want to splurge on yourself. Um, Buy one of these things. They're affordable enough where you can definitely justify the investment. There's no doubt in my mind I've gotten my $300 investment over it 10 times already, because I've seen so many things I've never seen before. Always wanted to go into the pyramids. Always wanted to be right in front of them. And I took a tour completely around the pyramids and in wherever you can go, and seeing things that nobody else puts on TV. Not even the History Channel. You're seeing it from um, videographers' eyes. They're catching all the cool stuff. The Great Wall of China. I've always wanted to go there, but it's not one of those places you just, let's just hop on a plane and go to the Great Wall. But you can walk on the Great Wall of China, and you can take these as long as a trip if you want. These people are hiking for miles and miles. You just kind of hang out as long as you want, and then just back out of the room. You just leave the room. And the cool thing is, if you want to do it with other people, you want to go to, let's say, the Great Wall of China, you click on the group. There's an icon for group, and there's other people doing the same thing you are, and you're all together, and you're your own little character. You can create your own little character. So I would have a character with glasses and a beard, and there's all these other people, and you can talk to them. You don't know who they are; they don't know who you are, and yet you're enjoying the moment if you want. Otherwise, you could do it solo. And I go, this is so cool. You can share movies with people. You can watch movies from your TV, from your big screen, or from your phone. I could cast from my phone into the headset, and I have done it many times. I've watched Vacation Station TV in VR, which is as real as it's like, wow, I'm actually there, and I was there. You could do that with any of your movies, and it creates a whole new atmosphere. And you can make the screen go as big as you want or as small as you want. You can go 100-inch or you can go 360. And they've really made great advancements in the VR industry, and there's more coming out. They're more, but this one's affordable for all of you guys. Let me go back to the. Yeah, I opened the windows. Um, Joe likes cup. No, he likes just black, nasty coffee. He likes his coffee black and bitter, just like he likes his women. Red beans rice every Monday. Really, Biff? Miss Marie would love that. David C. says, me and Joe went out one night looking for wild women and found out really soon I can't run with the big dogs. He had 3 or 4 women. I didn't have none. No, I know. He's like, he just draws. He's just like, he's a superstar, and he knows it. He's just like that. He sleeps with the dishwashing liquid. Yes, he does, Jeff. Cascade love affair. That's cute, Natalie. Cascade love affair. Oh, God. Joe. He hates when I put him in the dishwasher. Jeff and Tootsie says, Dennis Jackson, I haven't used my propane yet since I bought it 3 years ago. Wow. I can't say that. They were just there this morning. The propane guys filled up my tank just this morning. I I believe that'll be the last fill up I'll need for the season. I won't be going through 500 gallons or pounds, whatever they call it, of propane. During the day, I don't even have it on because the cabin stays warm. It stays nice and snuggly. It's at night when it creeps in, you can feel it. Boy, I felt it last night. Biscuits too. That's right. Popeye does have a really good biscuit. When you catch them fresh, they're even better. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you subscribing. Sherry, we love KFC, but they're expensive. Yeah, I know. All restaurants around have gone. Everything has gone up here. Sherry, everything. Um, I don't know if you're planning on coming up for a vacation. You've got to plan on an increase of food, an extra 20 to 30% easily. I mean, nothing is cheap here. Nothing. Um, and I don't have any alternatives except I do know where the best buffet anywhere in this whole area is, and that is Sakura. Sakura Japanese Chinese buffet. They have American food there as well. Not a lot, but they do have chicken fingers. They make their own chicken nuggets, and they've got French fries, really good French fries. I always get a couple of their French fries because they're just so darn good. They have chicken, American style chicken, fried chicken, and I've even said this on my videos. They make the best fried chicken, as far as I'm concerned, not other than like Popeyes, but they're the only ones I know that use saffron in their chicken, and saffron is the key to making a really good fried chicken. And you can pick up saffron. I found it at Publix, and of course in specialty stores, but Publix does carry saffron in a packet. You just use a little bit in your mix, your breaded mix, and it really lends a whole new flavor to your fried chicken, and it's a good flavor. Teleco Toy says, I feel my diecast. I've not made a video in a long time. I'm going to try to make a few videos more. Okay, do that. I'd like to see them. I definitely, and I think a lot of people would like to see them. Jeff says Jeeps yeah, Jeeps are everywhere. DJI 33 days till he's here. John Esper says, Jeff, I forgot to tell you that as soon as I got back from Tennessee last month, got a brand new Toyota Corolla. I have 2020. Did you show me that car? I think you did. Was that the one you showed me? At the coaster. That's a nice car. I wish you would have got a Subaru, though. Natalie said, that sounds fun. Oh, Natalie, I'm telling you, if there's any investment you're making, please get a VR, because it is more than killing zombies. Any game you could think of playing, if you want to play. You want to play golf? It's like you're there at the golf course. If you want to play tennis, same thing. You want to play a round of baseball with a team, you're up there, you can do it. If you like thrill rides, like roller coasters, I had to stop halfway through, like the first 30 seconds, because I almost got sick. It was as real as I was there. You're in the car, you're climbing that roller coaster, and there are the roller coasters from all over the world. You pick the place you want to go. You can go to this place in Japan that you thought the Skylift Park where they have the bridges long, this one is, I'll have, don't quote me, but it's like a half a mile long, and it's all glass, and you can see people crawling on their hands and knees because they freak out, and it's so cool because you can walk on it. You're one of the people that are walking on this thing. It's so cool. I'm telling you, it's got nothing on the ride there at the island. Nothing. And you don't have to pay $20 to go on it. You know, sure, you pay for the initial investment, but you can do it over and over and over again and go all around the world to all these amusement. If you're an amusement park person, you can go to every park around the world and enjoy what's there in the privacy of your own living room or wherever. And you don't have to stand up if you don't want to. If you're wearing the VR, you can stand up, or you go into, there's a box for sitting position, and you sit, you press the button, and it surrounds you with like a 4 or 5 foot circle. So you don't have to do anything. You just sit there and you're wherever it is you want to be. Zombie ice, yes, no, I know. And they have infected ones too in the game. Web says, Ralph, there are 2-3 different ways to record VR. Depends on how you're sending the signal from the headset. I know they have a cord that if you want to plug it into your computer, but the cool thing about the Quest, or the new Meta, is you can hit the record button and it will record right on the headset. And I haven't yet experimented on how to export the video from the headset. I know there's a way. I'm trying to avoid going the cord, because then I have to take it down to where I'm working and record it there. If I have to, I will. But I remember seeing a share on there where I could share it through the Wi-Fi, and I would prefer to do that. David says it's probably better in VR. I've seen videos from there, and it seems they're always packed with tourists. Yeah, it's totally different, Dave. It's an experience you will not forget, and you have to try it to understand it, because it does not show up in 2 dimensions. I don't care how good your TV screen is. It doesn't matter. It will not give you the sensation of being there, because you're actually, that burrito again is kicking in. Oh, now at both ends. Because you got to remember, these things are recorded in 360. So if it's going from left to right, that's what you hear is left to right. And you're in the moment. You're truly in the moment, as best as it can be. And it's only getting better. Telco Toys had a room of Hot Wheels running the room. Oh, you and David would get along real well. David, you should get together there, talk with Telco Toys. David's a big toy collector. He's got a lot of cool stuff. You need to go to David Fontaine's site and, of course, subscribe. But, of course, check out his videos, because the Nerd Cave is second to none. The Nerd Cave is the Nerd Cave. I don't know anybody's got a nerd cave like him. Jeff's in timeout for that joke. David, I need to do an update on Nerd Cave. Has grown some. Yeah, well, why don't you do it? You got the talking part there, son. Put another video out so I can see what you did. I'd love watching you put that castle together. I'd laugh so much at you. You're just like a kid putting that thing together and go, oh, yeah. And he's just a big kid. Joe's a chick magnet. He really is. Sherry, we'll be there on April 21st, just around the corner. Josh and Stacy in the room. I didn't see them come in. How did I miss that? Because I was talking. Try Mama's Chicken Kitchen in Gatlinburg. I've never been there. Mama's Chicken Kitchen? Where is that? Ronnie Crane, hi. Josh and Stacy, hello. Kia and Mia, hello. You're new to me. Hello, Jeff. Price is bad everywhere. Crazy time. Where is Kia and Mia from? You're new to the channel. Thank you. Hopefully you subscribe. Make sure you check out the new channel too, please. Smoky Mountain Travel TV. It's linked up to Vacation Station TV. And please don't judge it by the first few videos. It's just to launch it and to get it rolling and to get some analytics. And there are videos are up and some coming that are hopefully informative and fun for you guys. Bring this down just a little bit. Change the frame. Josh and Stacy. Hey Fred, I'm feeling. Who's this? Oh, look at this. Dry Creek Home Collections pulling up right next to me. How are you guys?
Good, and you?
I'm doing good.
Did we scare you for a second?
No, not at all. I get people doing that all the time, but usually they give me a signal that I'm number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that all
I
the.
get that a lot.
Yeah, I do. I get that all the time. What you got? You filling up the? And how'd that go?
We're going to do it tomorrow.
Did it- Oh my! But you got more stuff.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's good news, isn't it? Yeah. If you check out D&T, of course, Dry Creek Home Collections. Check out their inventory, and it's at drycreekhomecollections.com. You'll love the stuff they got. You'll really enjoy the stuff they got. I like looking at it all. I can't fit it in the cabin, but I like it. I love the clocks you got. I love that stuff. I just don't. There's no wall space. Yeah, clocks are very. They come. They got. It's cyclic. They go off for a while and then they come back in. They're real hot right now. I know. I know. What is it? The big one. That would never fit in my place. I can only fit the regular little eight. The 8-inch one. I barely fit that on the wall where it belonged. I don't know. You only have so much room to play with. Yeah. Thought about hanging one outside, but the raccoons would knock it down. And she would go and touch it too. Rosie touches everything. She goes up on the wall and she touches everything. And she's knocked down all my plants, all my bird feeders, and all that stuff. But
We'll let you get back to your life.
thanks. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. We'll be around.
Dry Creek Home Collections now going to their store right here. Very cool. Very cool. Love meeting everybody. Let me try to catch up with you guys. Man, you guys are amazing. D&T, thanks for joining us. Larry Harvey, hello there. Hi, Jeff, and all in the chat. Thank you very much. Please remember to check out the new channel, please. Smoky Mountain Travel TV. Please subscribe to it if you can. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. And keep it tuned. I'll be releasing a video tonight, sometime in the next few hours. All I have to do is fix a couple of things and then just let it go. And you guys let me know what you think. And more is coming, but it's going to take a little bit of time. So, Josh, you feeling better? I hope you are. I know you were sick there for a while. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't you have that virus once before? I could be wrong. But I hope you get better because you're too much on the go for you to be held down by something like that. Jeff and Tootsie, we're going to help all the brothers. Yes, you need to do that. Everyone needs to be going to everybody's channel and looking at, even if you look at a couple of videos here and there, you're showing support. I know you can't watch everybody's every video. It's just almost impossible to do. There's so many of us in each other's channels now that it's tough, but show support. That's how everybody grows and gets the benefit of what's going on here. You know what I mean? Joshy and Stacy, wasn't COVID. It was just a viral infection. 90% better, feeling better. Okay, excellent. Are you on like antibiotics and stuff? How did you get it, or just from being run down, overdoing it? Larry Harvey, great, thank you guys. Me and the Harvey 5 just subscribed. Check out the Harvey 5. When are you guys going to pump out another video? You should do that. It's about time to start doing it. Yeah, definitely say hello to Harvey 5. The good, we got nothing but good people on all of our channels. We're very lucky. I mean, once in a while we get our trolls, but thank God for the moderators. Thank God for, of course, David Fontaine, DJI, and all the others that are moderators in the room, because otherwise there would be all sorts of nasty stuff being talked about that I don't want to see. And to me, it's so childish and idiotic. It doesn't make any sense to me, but yet they're out there. The trolls are always out there. Being run down. I'm off medication. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, pace yourself, old man. You know, pace yourself. I know the feeling. I get run down. I can tell right away. My body lets me know. There are times, and it's not unusual. Sometimes, if I get really run down from doing too many shoots in a day, I'll get back in the car. I'll mount the cameras, and I start thinking, and I just shut my eyes for a second, and an hour passes by, and I realize I fell asleep in the car with the engine running, windows down, for an hour, and I wake up and go, whoa, whoa, what happened? What happened? And I realized, my God, I've been sitting here an hour. And that's when I realized I gotta go home. I gotta stop this. This is too much. As we get older, we just don't have the stamina that we used to have. And mind says you can do it all. The body says, not today, son. You need to sit down, son. You're not going anywhere. Oh, God. All right, I guess I'm going to wrap it up. I've been gabbing for so long. Been run down. I'm off medication. Yes. Just says cheers to the fantastic mods. Yeah, they are great. Definitely. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for the moderators. Who's ever in the room here. Thumbs up to the moderators. All right? Because they are what makes this channel and all the other channels that they moderate on work. Because without them, I'm telling you, you'd be in trouble. You'd be seeing and hearing things you don't want to see or hear. Thank you, guys. You guys are wonderful. Take a bow. Thank you. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. Thank you very much. Josh, I don't stop until my body forces me. Then I'm sick. Yeah, but you can't do that as you get older, my friend. Because sometimes, that takes you down to a level where it's very hard for your body to get you back up again. Burrito bomb. Yeah, there's another one. 22 Miss Wilson 3. Hey, what about me from Michigan? Hello, 22 Miss Wilson 3. Thank you for all the way from Michigan. We got a lot of Michigan, Ohio. We got the Northerners, the people still in the cold. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Getting a lot of new people. And of course, if not subscribing to the new channel, please subscribe to the old one, Vacation Station TV. I'm still trying. Imagine, Josh, I'm still trying to break 6,000. I'm still trying. It's like, why is this holding off? Didn't take that long to get to 5. I don't know. Subscribe to that channel, too. You're already in the mode for pushing buttons. Push another button. Natalie, see you later, Gator. There's the thumbs up for everybody. Take care, Jeff and Joe. Appreciate that. Picture looks clear. Oh, absolutely beautiful. It's still 61 right now. 22 Miss Wilson 3. I'm not new. I met you at Patriot Park with Charlie. Oh, okay. That was a while ago when Charlie was here. Charlie will be back. Elvis will be back. There's no doubt in my mind. Louise Shepard looks as beautiful as in North Carolina. Actually just finished grilling out. Oh, I'd love to do some grilling. I'd love to do, but I don't have any grilling to do tonight. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. Anyway, guys, thank you. 20. I'm coming in for a ride run. As we see you. Okay, you're going to be in for the rod run. Excellent. Make sure you find me. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us on Vacation Station TV, your virtual getaway. Enjoyed having you here. Enjoyed the chat. Hopefully, we had fun just sitting in the car for a while. Make sure you take all your papers out with you when you leave. And like, comment, subscribe to everybody, including this channel. And, of course, my friends, we'll see you very, very, very soon. Love you. Mean it. Bye, guys.